Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Fun with Them, the post-Coachella episode. We literally just got back from Coachella yesterday. And actually, 4 out of the 5 members of the Fun with Them crew attended. Rick did not get to attend. Maybe next year, buddy.
Yeah, I texted you.
You did text me about it.
I texted you for the address and left me on red.
You asked me for the party, right?
Yeah.
But you can't hit me on it's so last minute. You gotta hit me, all right. Anyways, a few things. We have Steffie Bake, who went to her first ever music festival. Is this true?
I did.
Whoa!
Wow. You seem a little different, actually.
Oh, the bands. Is that what you're trying to show us?
Wow,
right
look at all those bands. Holy smokes. I don't
What bands?
Wait, how many things did you go to? Because I ended up with 2 that I tore off, but you have 8.
I actually went to do some work. I actually ended up going there and I finessed a form. It was really nice because I got to do some socials for a big musician.
Nice.
So that was very exciting.
And you got to take your sister with you.
And
we got Diana Bake as our guest today. Put the mic closer to you. You could slide it to yeah, there you go.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, put it like really close to you. Thank you. Yeah.
This is close enough.
Yeah. So, Diana Bake, welcome.
Thank you.
To the show. This is
excited to be back.
This is your second time on the show.
Yeah, I'm excited and glad, and I can't wait to recap Coachella because it was a journey.
It was very much.
You were kind of a guide to Steffi, if you will, on
both
this.
Of you guys were definitely with Alex giving me sprinkles of little, helpful tips. Gems.
I really
you were there in spirit. Rick. We missed you out there.
I really wanted. I don't know what it was. I think because finding out this was your first music festival, I wanted you to have a really good experience. I did get you artist passes.
Woo!
I did get you 2 artist passes for the siblings.
Hold on a second.
Hold on. Let me grab my lording sword.
This.
Hold on. I got you artist passes. And a place to stay for the whole weekend.
Okay,
Am I wrong or not?
You said, can I be clear about it? Although I'm very grateful. I'm grateful.
Yes.
And I got to bring my sister-in-law because of this. Great. You said you don't know what kind of tickets they are. They might be GA and it's the same. You said the GA is the same as the other passes, which now that I've gone is completely wrong.
And it was an artist pass, which allowed you access.
Not artist.
It was a guest pass.
Artist guest pass, which is still the ultimate pass.
So what I did is I figured out a way for myself how to get an artist pass before you found out what it was that your tickets were.
Well, so anyways, you got an artist pass.
Getting myself a pass.
So we had an extra artist pass we gave to our friend. Anyways, and I allowed y'all to stay at an Airbnb provided from the Lord himself.
Me and Diana found a place to stay, paid some place to stay.
We did our great.
But you didn't stay there, and yet you stayed at the Lord's castle.
Last minute, the exact same day we went, he's like, actually, if you want, you can stay at our, which I'm so grateful for because that experience was amazing because it was a lot closer.
And a lot bigger.
A lot of room, but we did pay for another place not knowing because we decided last minute you were going to do this.
Yes.
So I'm just saying.
But you rested your head at the castle.
We did rest.
Okay, anyways, whatever.
Honestly, your party was one of my favorite parts of the whole Coachella.
So let me go into it. First of all, how was the festival for you guys? Because I think everyone had kind of a different experience. So how was the festival for you, Steph?
Damn, it was a fucking journey. I went from hating it and telling myself, no, I should be grateful because I not only did I get not general tickets, I got the best, being in the artist space, being able to meet the trailers, cool off. You get free ice cream in the different lounges. Vanilla. If you want, you could take the little, trucks or whatever, people escort you around to different stages. So that was an amazing experience, but I kept feeling so exhausted. You're tired.
Because you're supposed to be tired.
I am supposed to be tired, and then the second day it got a little better.
Supposed to be.
I kept reminding myself I'm grateful.
Yeah.
And I was happy because I got to go with like my friends, which I think made a huge
Well, Diane,
difference.
this isn't your first rodeo, right? And
It's not. I believe it was my 6th rodeo.
wow.
Sixth Coachella experience.
6th Coachella experience.
Wow.
And how was
She's
this
a
one?
pro.
And how did she behave throughout the whole thing?
This one
Get
was
closer.
great because I wasn't. So I think the last 3 or 4 Coachellas I was working a little bit.
Yeah.
So to not be working and just be able to let loose and relax was amazing. Great. I loved the nap lounge. I think that was our favorite thing. And then
Oh yeah, it's where like the parents, like people that had to escort their kids, they would like stay in this one really crazy hot like.
well, it
warm
was just like the
lounge.
artist guest lounge
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
general,
They all
but it's where
passed out.
people would come and like nap, and it was
Oh,
fun for
nice.
us to watch and also relax in. But
We were
being
just-
with my sister, I think it was just it was nice to see Coachella through somebody else's perspective, because as we were getting to the festivals, she was like, "Wait, so people just come here to have fun for 3 days, like adults?"
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, "Yeah, I guess it is just like a nonstop party." And just like seeing it from her eyes, like that fresh perspective was cool. And then she wouldn't stop talking about how she was like, "How come everyone just keeps warning me how tired I'm gonna be? It's like annoying. Like no one's saying it's gonna be fun." And I'm like, "It's gonna be fun."
Yeah.
But you're just like, I think most people take that for granted because we want to warn you to meter out your energy because
Right.
you're gonna be tired and then it won't be fun for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's very true. I also like I was tired, but then like this. Okay, I really understood why people take a little drugs, because then that makes the whole experience very different.
Yeah.
So I would say I did some of us kind of like did a little rolling situation on the second day, and that made it less tiring.
Like gymnastics, like on mats.
Yeah, I was rolling around like a roly poly
rolling.
over
shit.
and over again.
Nice.
And then I felt like I was flying a little bit, and then
Oh.
I kept running into people, and that was a thing that I really wasn't aware of. Like at festivals, you're gonna run into your friends.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah,
who you
that
haven't
was a
seen
great
in a
part of the
while.
Yeah.
Those parts were so exciting. Like I saw G2 and like Juno and all of them like at one point, and I was like so excited. And then I found out, like you keep running into people, but you also realize as you're running into people that they're on the same level as you.
I think it's nice to run into people because it's like hundreds of thousands of people, and you somehow a chance
Yeah.
you get to
Yeah,
run
yeah.
into somebody, and it's like, what the fuck?
Serendipitous,
What are the
you know?
odds? Well, me and Alex had a different experience because I actually performed at this year's Coachella.
Yes. That was
Big
fun.
milestone in my career.
And you did so well.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
On
So
the main stage.
Fucking
Well,
well.
first of all, Steffi has never seen me perform. And
Ever?
I've never
so
seen
you-
So your first experience of seeing
So
the
when
performance-
you
at Coachella.
let me explain. When you see a Dumbfoundead performance, it could be at anything. It could be at like
Cafe Blue.
an Asian Student Association show.
Yeah.
Cafe Blue, a bar that holds 25 people.
Yeah.
Yep.
It could be at a local park for
Yeah.
a community center, or it could be Coachella.
Boom.
So I think for the first time for you to see me on the biggest stage of my life is kind of crazy.
It was so amazing. I felt like
All
a
right,
proud.
Jesus Christ, stop. God,
I
you're
felt
annoying
like
me.
a.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That's the thing. So
I'm sorry.
after
You're
when people are coming down for the excitement, everyone gets really agitated and irritated, I noticed. So that's a thing to watch out for. I don't know why I'm telling everyone this. But anyways,
well-
it's like as if no one's ever been to a festival.
Well,
But I felt like a proud mom seeing you and being like, "Oh my god, good job!" So, while you were up there, it was so exciting, and we got to see you. Like, you fucking killed it. Like, honestly, like your thing didn't work at the. So he performed for Toki. He was a guest for the first night.
Yeah.
Right. And his earpiece.
oh yeah. So let me explain what happened. I was only supposed to show up for Tokimonsta set on Friday, which was a surprise. I hopped on her set, and it was dope. I was stoked to do it. Hopped on stage. They didn't have my monitors on.
You had no monitors?
Yes, I couldn't hear. What, you're sliding this light? I couldn't hear myself, but it's fine. Whatever. It was a hiccup. I still had a blast, and after I saw the footage, it still sounded good.
Yeah.
But it was a night where like it's scary on stage when you can't hear
Of
yourself.
course.
Anyways, that was really cool, and that was in one of the tents, Gobi tent. It's still big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, 88 asked me to do, like a week before the event, they asked me to perform on the big main stage, and they have like a prime slot on the main stage, like right around sunset. You know what I mean? And that's huge. It's not just the biggest
huge.
stage,
The
it's
biggest
also the best
stage.
like time slot.
Yeah.
Got on, did my 2 joints and went crazy, and I was stoked.
Let's go.
And I just feel like I crossed that off my bucket list because I used to sneak into this festival as a teenager. Back then, they didn't have the scanny things on the fucking wristbands. It was just a wristband, and you just have to slide through. But it was also like we'd have to hop 3-4 fences to get into the festival. So it was like getting to the final boss, and you
Holy
finally
shit.
get into the festival.
That's
It was
It's like
lit.
a game.
But here's a picture right here from the festival that you can kind of
Woo!
see.
Wow.
Look at
Look at that. Look
That's
at
like
that.
a golden hour too. It, like,
Yeah,
looks
look at
crazy.
that.
Wow, look at you go off.
That's
Look
me
at you.
deep throating the microphone. I was so excited. I started deep throating the microphone there. Yeah, it was amazing. And they're yelling, Edgar, Edgar.
That shit looks
Yeah, it was
crazy.
insane. It spanned
Like,
as far as the eye can see. It went
Wow.
insane. And
Yeah.
And they were singing along in the front.
Yeah,
with
the
you.
fans were
They knew you.
hyped.
Yeah.
Like it was. Amazing.
it was cool. Then
They
that was
weren't
kind of.
singing in the front. Are you
in
serious?
the front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they
were-
were like
they were so
yeah,
excited.
They were amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think one thing I was like, because when you're like an independent artist, like you have fans, but you know, I'm not a mainstream artist, and I'm on a mainstream stage. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get nervous about like, oh yeah, I have fans, but they're
Right.
scattered everywhere. Most of the people are not gonna know who I am. But it was surprising to see the reaction. It was really dope, and there was a good reaction. I'm so glad I did it. Never regret it. Never forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Very.
Alex cut edit.
Yeah, Alex cut edit. Check my credit. All right. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. We had a really good time. And then on Sunday, we threw a private party at a house we rented for all the Neighborheadz holders of the NFT holders. And we had Anderson .Paak DJing. We had the Bake Sisters there. We had Ronnie Chang pull up. We had Tokimonsta pull up. And this was for like a group of only like 80 to 100 people.
Yeah, super
I hate this
exclusive.
photo of myself, so stop sharing this, please, Alex.
Yo.
What is this?
I screenshotted this
Yeah,
photo.
I hated
just-
that goddamn photo.
Your
But
dad-
it was a
your
really
dad
dope
came?
party. It was a super sick party, and it was
Yeah.
only for like a handful of people where
That's
we had
amazing.
a pool, barbecue, drinks flowing, open bar. So it was amazing,
All the
man.
friends
It was
pulled
so
up.
sick. It
That's
was so
awesome.
sick.
I saw some of the reactions on Instagram. They're like, I just minted my, and that's really Anderson .Paak. Like you're really, you know.
No, it was a really
packages
amazing
are
experience. Just the
crazy.
part. This,
It was
Damn.
a great party.
and this was, dude, I went to Coachella 2 weekends in a row because I was hosting like a day party thing on the first weekend. So I'm burnt out, bro.
Right. Can
You
I ask
know
you
you one
didn't
question?
like the first weekend, right? As much. It
I
was harder.
mean, I didn't go to the festival.
Yeah,
I was just
he-
doing
he
stuff.
didn't cry
right.
afterwards.
What do you want to ask?
You treated Alex a little better this time, or what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember I talked about in the last episode that I yelled at Alex and
Yeah.
stuff. I think this weekend we bonded a lot more.
Let me
What do you think, Alex.
I'll confirm with the source.
Yeah, I'll confirm with him right now. What do you
Alex,
think? He
did
said,
he
"Yeah."
treat you a little better?
Oh yeah, no, it was a great time. Shout out to Dom.
Why is your voice trembling right now?
No, it's literally like this is one of the most craziest experiences. Once in a lifetime thing. And just to see them up there, like, so proud, so proud.
All right. Well, he said it.
All right.
Okay, but did you not have a time where you wanted to break down?
That I wanted to break down.
Yeah.
Real talk. After I got off that stage, I wanted to cry.
Oh.
And once again, no tears.
But from happiness, not
You were
from-
overwhelmed
Yeah.
with emotion.
Hell yeah. He
I just
rocked
put on my hat.
Coachella.
I just put on my headphones and I started listening to Pharrell's "Happy" for 2 hours straight.
Is that why you were dancing around?
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel. But it was sick. I had a blast, man. Rick, what did you do?
Oh, before we get into that,
Yeah.
a couple days before your performance, you called me and you're like, Rick, you're like, Hyung, like, what's the situation? You know, the order. I was flattered that you even called me, and I
Aw.
forgot. After I hung up, I'm like, you have a song called Coachella. Did you bring that up, Alex? It's
I have,
too on
but
the
yeah,
nose, huh?
but
Is
the
it
thing,
too on
it's
the nose?
too on the nose, and
Right.
it's not like I've never really performed it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to do that one.
Yeah, yeah.
What
But
is it
went well.
about?
It's not about even really Coachella.
Yeah, I have bands in my pocket. Coachella.
So it says
This is
Hold on,
for
go down,
all
go
my
down.
festival freaks.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see this.
hold on, go down.
Let's
Go
see
down.
if it's accurate to
The hook
experience.
says my money's so wavy, I'm rolling the. No, they got this wrong. Exit this
Someone
shit.
edit
Exit
the
this.
genius.
Exit this.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I
not
wanted
my,
to rap it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Can I rap
nah,
your
nah.
song,
You're
your
not gonna
Coachella
rap.
song?
You'll
'Cause
be doing no more rap
now
on this
that
show.
I've been to Coachella,
Right.
I think I could put the energy into your lyrics of the song Coachella.
No, it was cool. I'm really glad you had a good time.
Coachella! Every
Hello,
time-
Coachella. Hello, Ibiza. Well, Diana, we haven't seen you here in a while. How have you been?
I'm good. I just was on spring break, which is why I was able to enjoy Coachella, which spring break loves it. And I have 3 weeks left before I graduate from grad school.
Wow. And you've been studying to become a therapist, right?
Yes, I have.
Wow.
And so I have a licensing exam to take in the summer, and then I'll be able to practice on like a provisional type of license, and then 2 more years of hours, and then I can become a therapist and actually work with people. So I'm excited about that.
After all your studying in this field, have you learned something about perhaps yourself or people?
So much. I feel like I've learned so much about, I think one of the biggest things was learning just about my own positionality as like an Asian woman. And what that means for me in terms of privilege and power, and also lack of privilege and power, but also appreciating what I have and how I can like work with what I have to like help other people, if that makes sense. And then also I think just, I'm sure you guys talk a lot about this on the pod, but the idea of like forced assimilation for an Asian American and what that really means for me and my psyche, and that's a shared experience amongst a lot of Asian Americans. And so I think the more that I learn about myself and the more that I work with other people and clients, like the more that we can all sort of like help each other, even if it's not just within this field of like therapy, right? And like mental health. Like I think it's just, I've just like learned so much about me, and I'm just trying to learn how to help others through that, I guess.
I can't wait to one day try therapy. Yeah.
Oh, is there a reason you haven't?
Oh yeah, I'm holding off on it. Yeah, maybe when I'm 50 or so.
You thinking the same thing I'm thinking right now?
Because I feel like I need to make mistakes. You know?
Okay, but
mistakes are fun.
But do you feel like you cannot make mistakes while you're in therapy?
No, I just like to let the universe guide me more than a therapist, you know?
Okay, that's fair.
One of those guys.
Do you
the
think
universe guy.
therapists are guides, or are they more, what are they like?
I think it depends on what you're going to a therapist for. I tend to think of like my therapist, for example, as somebody who is there to listen to me through my feelings and my emotions and my experiences, like as they're happening. And so they just allows me a space to process out loud, basically. Because if I'm just talking to myself, sometimes I find myself like ruminating. And to be able to talk to a professional who's learned how to talk with someone about their experiences, it just allows me, I think, to stay like a little bit more emotionally regulated during my like regular life. And not feel like I'm putting that on like a family member or a friend, which I love talking to my family members and my friends. Everyone's super supportive, but it's kind of nice to have this other compartmentalized situation.
I like to burden my family and friends with the things I'm going through as listeners, because I'll take the burden away from them in other areas. Just listen to me. Just give me a few minutes,
real time.
But what if you're not getting advice for it though? You know, from an educated person about the situation.
Well, to me,
versus
I feel like everyone has a different experience that they can share as wisdom, right? Like elders. They're not therapists, but we can learn a lot from our elders.
Yeah, but that has to do with life experience.
Yeah.
Usually, right? But how about like your internal emotional situation you're going through at the moment? Because, okay, so there was a time I broke down like the last night.
Yeah.
And I'm just lucky because my sister is a therapist, and but she's always been very emotionally smart. Like you've always had a really high IQ, more so than me. You know, I'm very logical, or naturally more logical. And so I was just like, I felt like depressed and like just unhappy. And you know, I've been like dealing with some things like that.
Yeah.
And so it was nice that when I would like talk about these things, and if I'm by myself talking about them, I could keep ruminating, like you said, on the negative things, and not see that I can come out of that negative space over and over in my head, especially if I was doing it by myself.
Yeah.
But I could hear when if I was like doing it with like my sister, she'd be like, oh, that's like not really always normal, right? Or that's not, you can feel some other way too. Yeah. There is like hope or something.
Yeah, like
those
that there can be a way out of anxiety or out of feeling depressed, or like whatever these feelings are that you're feeling. If you're feeling them for a while, like there are ways that you can help that situation. There are a lot of different kinds of ways, and it depends on the person and what their needs are and what works for them. But there is like another side to that, and that you can get through those feelings, and that other people experience them too.
Yeah, a lot of people experience it
Can I ask you
right?
guys something as like siblings? Just curious, as like grown adult siblings, do you still feel like this like relationship where she's like the older sister and you like look up to her in that way or look for her for guidance in that way? Because I feel like, you know, I have a sibling to a younger sister, and it's like I wonder if that relationship changes as you get older, you know? Like, do you still look at her as the older
Like
sister?
seniority?
Yeah,
still in the
seniority
relationship?
or
like
guidance.
Onni?
Yeah, in that way.
Yeah,
Because you guys are grown adults too, you know. So
that's true. I think I'll always see her as an onion. I'll always think of her as like cooler and like funnier than me, in the way that you look up to an older sibling.
Yeah.
Right.
and you've probably felt cooler than her too. You've mentioned it a few times when she
Cooler.
hasn't been around.
Yeah.
Wow, you think you're cooler than me? That's like a Mike
you're
Posner
cooler
song.
than
Years
me.
older, smarter, right?
By the way, Mike Costner came. That's interesting.
Big
Sean
Sean
brought out,
Mike Posner, and
Oh,
it was
shut
so sick.
Shut up.
and he put that song on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I think I'm cooler. I think you're cooler than me in certain aspects. You know a lot about music, about
Certain ways.
in certain ways. The truth, like honestly, I think you're cooler in a way that's like you know a lot about culture, pop culture. You know a lot of niche things.
That's
that
the
you're,
thing
like,
about you guys is like she definitely has more experience in like cool
music.
stuff
She used to
than
work
you,
in music.
but there's something cool about you not knowing
Yeah,
about
totally.
shit. You know what I
It's
mean?
very cool.
Because that's
she
the-
doesn't care.
Yeah,
don't
because
care.
that's the thing. It's like it was always cool when someone doesn't care about all the shit, and it's you just don't know shit
I
about
still
shit.
don't
She's
care.
literally like, "What's Coachella?"
You literally been somebody who's been like living off the grid or something. You know what I mean?
I know, like I helped out with. Okay, I don't even want to like it. That sounds pretty uncool. There's like so many musicians. I was like, Flume. Okay, let me Google Flume. Let me Google like all these people I've kind of heard of, but I
Yeah.
knew nothing about them. And then I'm like there to like, I was working for Jamie XX. She said it's like amazing, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right. Like I knew some of the songs, but like we got to be like literally in his face. Like
We were in like the photo pit
it was insane.
area. It was pretty cool.
We got like extra access to go through like all of like.
That's tight.
No, it's bigger.
It's
than
because she
that.
was working,
'Cause, yeah,
capturing
it's
social
closer
content
than
for
that.
JXX, so we got
How
Yes.
close do you even need to get?
In
I
his
could-
face,
I
obviously.
saw his face.
Yeah, yeah.
His
Not just
sweat
the
dripped
silhouette.
on me. You know what I mean?
Sweat dripped on
Yeah.
you?
Dripped on me,
Wait,
kept
did
me
you-
cool.
Did you
Dripped
dye
on
your
you
hair?
what?
Dripped.
Did you dye your hair for the festival?
I mean, I already thought about doing it, but I was like, well, why not?
She didn't not dye her hair for the festival.
Yeah, it was kind of a thing.
Did you see like other girls with like pink hair and you were like, huh?
You know what's funnier? I thought the first day, I really thought that girls were gonna be more dressed like revealing, and that wasn't the case. Like
didn't
it's
see that?
what I see on Instagram of like these influencers going out and like dressing is completely different from what I thought it was gonna be. I didn't see anyone with those flower crowns. Maybe like at some point people were like, "Fuck this."
That's just like the flower crowns are like a very specific stereotype of the
Yes,
festival
and it's a little
goer.
dated. It's a little dated.
It's a little dated. Come
Yeah.
on.
Nobody wore any of that.
That would have been hilarious
shit.
if he pulled up with the flower
Yeah.
crown.
I was like,
It's like,
And off you go.
who put on the best, your favorite performance?
oh my god, someone I didn't even like really think I was gonna go see.
Talk to me.
Danny Elfman.
Yeah, sick.
Holy
Living legend.
shit. Dude, like he has made so much amazing music and music for like movies
Nightmare
and
Before
shows.
Christmas,
The
Edward
Simpsons.
Scissorhands, a lot of Tim Burton films.
So was it like instrumental? It was
He had a whole orchestra.
Yeah,
So he
live-
used to be-
live orchestra.
He used to be in a
in
band in the 80s. A really
in
popular
the
band in the
80s,
80s.
like a metal
Oingo
band.
Boingo.
Yeah.
Oingo Boingo. And so he mixed that element with like these visuals from all these movies that were like he could put everywhere.
That's dope.
And so,
So
he was
good.
it was just like so crazy. I just never seen it. Yeah, I never even the whole time I was just like shocked. Dude, like this guy
He
is
was like a
freaking-
really
He's
punk
also
rock dude.
And then
68
at
years
the
old
end-
and was a total Zack.
Okay, at the last like few songs, he took his shirt off, and we were like, "God."
He was pretty
fucking
jacked.
what?
60 what?
68.
He's
pretty
68
jacked.
and he's,
He's
so
68 and he looks
jacked.
like
That's a 70-year-old man right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
Wow.
insane.
That was
Dude,
sick.
It
That
felt
was
like we
sick.
were on a trip the entire
It was
time with the visuals
amazing.
and the music.
Dude, this guy is a genius, and you could tell he has fun with it, and he
They played
loves
the
what
Simpsons
he does.
theme with the orchestra too.
Oh,
He did
Sick.
the Batman
Dun,
song
dun.
too.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Batman song. Dude, this guy is a fucking legend.
Oh, and he had like videos, it.
But of all
Yes.
those, of all
That's
those visuals
fucking
from the movies
sick.
and stuff,
Hell
from like,
yeah.
Edward Scissorhands of the kissing scene.
But
and
also,
all
like,
that.
the Simpsons theme song turned really dark and metal.
Goth.
Like, there were
Yeah.
images where it was,
That's
like, Marge
dope.
Simpson, like,
His visuals were
slicing
sick.
maybe a human. And I was just like, whoa, this is getting so dark in an amazing
Like
way.
he had those weird baby dolls,
Right.
You know what I'm talking about with the eyes and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
had a few
I
of
was like,
those.
this man understands my pain and my
Right.
suffering, but also knows it's funny.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And then at the end when we were walking out, we were like, he could be our zaddy. Like we're like, he's our Zad. I was like, what if our daddy was that guy?
Well, let's talk to Rick. How was your weekend?
I've been good, man. I did my rave. I did a little Coachella to myself, bro.
Oh.
Coachella in Koreatown.
Coachella and
Coachella with a K.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened, man.
Yeah.
So it was an off day. I love going into Intercrew as
You
an
weren't
off
working.
Day. Yeah, no turtleneck and sweats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just letting things breathe. Like it was nice. I went as a patron.
Yeah.
You know, I saw JL. We had a great talk, and it was like a celebratory night. So I got a little drunk. You know what I mean? But nunchi, like still aware. I don't want
Yeah.
my coworkers or my boss to look at me like this motherfucker being
Of
a mess.
course,
You know?
no, never.
But I did. I got a little.
Oh!
I got. You know that one shot extra that takes you over the.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it kind of takes you over the brink, right? And I remember the last thing I remember is I was a hero. I saw a friend outside right in front of Intercrew, and this guy, they were kind of like huddled up, and they looked kind of suspicious. So just sheer curiosity, I walk over to the group, and thank God I did at that moment, because somebody that I did not know, he opened up a Ziploc full of very potent shrooms. And he took out like a whole handful, and this guy was already flying,
Yeah.
right?
Wow.
And he takes a whole handful and he gives it to one of my friends whom I know has never done it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And like he's very neurotic, he's very
Uh-oh.
like something
In
in,
his
me I was like,
head.
no, I have to prevent this from happening, you know? Because the guy was offering it to him like, yo, try it, and he wasn't like, okay, he was like, nah. I felt him getting kind of peer pressured into
Yeah.
doing it, right? So dun 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 dun, dun. I went over there and I was like, I literally, you know how Dumb like blocks the high fives and
Yeah.
he does like the hand
Yes.
in between? I did the same thing. The pus huts were the trajectory of the mushroom was going into his hand. I stopped it like this, grabbed it
Yes, hero.
to that part. Heroic story.
Did you put it in your mouth?
And I put it in my mouth.
Wow.
I don't
can't
know
waste
why.
You can't waste it.
I was
Put it
even
in your
thinking that.
mouth.
Yeah. It went from Superman to Junkie mad quick, right? I was like, no. How dare you?
I know you did that because that is some shit you would do.
Yeah,
for
I'm like,
sure.
how dare you?
But he's being a good
Let-
friend.
I'm like, yeah, rest your burdens on me. And I ate it. The rest of the night, I don't remember anything.
Oh no.
I wake up the next morning at my house.
Uh-huh.
My face is swollen and my jaw's like out of place.
Oh no.
So now it's like, you know, memento. You're trying to figure out what happened. I haven't blacked out. I could count how many times I blacked out in my life, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, I'm thinking just like, okay, what did I do? Where's my things? Okay, dick intact, like everything's good. And then
drop
I
your dick.
find out that I got into a huge fight with one of my really good friends who's like twice my size. You know what I mean? So I don't remember anything. All I remember, I thought at first I ate a lot of candy, or you know, like when you're like you do a lot of mouth movements. So I thought it was just because it was jaw jack. I don't know what it was.
And then you fought with him.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently,
got
we got into a huge fight, and since that night, I decided not to drink anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
But
how
not,
long?
but,
Remember I did
but
that?
not shrooms. Nothing with the shrooms.
Well, I wouldn't have taken the shrooms if I was clear-headed. You know what I'm saying? I would have done the superhero block and then just stayed there. But I think the inhibitions. Hold on, before you start.
Yeah.
And like I was praying about it because, you know, it's a self-reflection, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, because I don't even know what I said, how I was acting, who was around me. You know what I mean? And I don't know
Holy
anything.
shit.
So I'm like, it's like a puzzle for me. But then like I've been praying, just kind of like figuring out like, is this something that you want me to do, right? today when I was riding my scooter over here, talking about depression, I feel depressed because I saw a homeless girl.
Yeah.
Not only have I never seen an Asian homeless person, but it was a homeless Asian girl.
Oh.
That was
Like a young girl?
Yeah, like young girl, like a little, like maybe my age or younger. You know what I mean?
Wow. I've seen the older women.
Yo, but
But
she
never
was like
seen a young
she
girl.
looked like a friend, like, you know, just anyone we know at like
Wow.
Terracotta or like
Yeah.
Mama Line or something like
Yeah.
that. But she was just right there in front of the very, very quiet, like humble, just in like a little blanket, and she's just sitting there. Another thing, if you scooter and you brake, you can kind of skid out. I don't know if you know that. There's a little drifting that you could do. I literally full speed skidded, U-turn, something in me. I was like, I gotta talk to this girl. You know, I had a little bit of time. And then I was like, before I go, remember I got Jamba Juice for everybody. I got her a Jamba Juice and a turkey bacon wrap because I don't want to give her money. I don't know if it was because of, you know, whatever. So I got her that. And I was just like, hey, I didn't want to ask her what's, you know, who are you? Why are you here? Whatever. I just said, God bless you. Thank you for the sign. Like, it felt like this is something I have to do. I just need to kind of calm down because I could be there too.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was crazy. She had like a pipe and she was smoking. So after I smoked with her, I realized.
Wait, what?
Shut up.
What?
He did not.
So
you smoked a little rock with her.
Yeah, so
No.
after I hit the beepa,
No.
we just started talking
The
about a little bit
beepa?
of life. And then I just felt like, damn, man, I need to make some changes, you know? So,
So you're what? So you're gonna be sober for a week, and then what?
no, not a week.
Let's have some hope for your friend.
I'm gonna
Fuck
go.
outta
I'm
here.
gonna go as long as I can.
Good
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
All right, cool. That's
Yeah.
great. Maybe you can be on time from now on. All right,
Wow.
so
He
what?
just opened up to
I don't give a
you.
shit. All right, what? So what? You did a good deed. He took fucking
So what if
30
he-
minutes to tell about this good deed. All right.
He's talking about quitting something.
Okay,
Did you
so
hear him?
that was the wake up call, or what? What is the thing here? Well, I don't understand
and
what
he
the
would
thing
like,
is.
He's telling us he would like, you know, to let us know. Let's not.
No, he just asked me what I did, so I answered.
I just don't understand what the where we're headed to with the
He
story
had a come
here.
to moment where he realized that sobriety would be important for him for the next however long in his life because he didn't want to go down a path where that was like
doesn't
the
wanna be
worst
like
case
that woman.
scenario.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. All right. Didn't really sell me on it, but okay. All right. Good work.
Oh,
All right.
Wow.
Didn't sell me on it. All right. But yeah. So on another note,
Yeah.
I am pumped. I'm also inspired by this past weekend too.
Oh,
Just
hell
like
yeah.
you made a life change, I feel like I'm inspired too to go full speed on my health as well. You know?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
wait, really?
Yeah.
What happened for you?
I just feel like I'm just, you know, kind of detoxing too, because I had an amazing like last 2 weeks or so of just, you know, going hard and
Yeah.
partying, drinking, celebrating. But I'm excited, inspired too, because I went from like almost 6 months of not performing to the biggest stage of my life.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a weird thing that happened within, and I found out about it last minute.
I know.
So it was like the universe telling me like, keep going, just giving me some opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was really cool.
So
So
you're gonna be sober?
I feel rejuvenated, huh?
So you're gonna be sober?
Can't
Is
make
that what
any
you're saying?
promises like this
Oh.
guy, you know. But we're gonna figure something out.
Okay.
Yeah, post Coachella detox is
Yeah,
much necessary.
it seems like a thing.
Did you go hard at Coachella?
I did. I
Did you ingest anything?
I was drinking and I popped the Molly, sweating. Woo!
Yo,
And I
Pam, a little Papa Molly.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I don't want to reveal these kind of things.
He's not a
but
Mollier. Like he's not a Mollier.
I thought it was a
Oh,
Tylenol.
Mollier. I've
A
never
Molly.
heard that before.
First of all, no one says that, Steffie, right? I
There's-
want you to know that. No one says
Molly.
that.
They're sommeliers. He's a
No
Mollier.
one says that. All
Well,
right.
I
That's
said
when they
it.
offer you a pill and coke at the same time. Sommelier? That's what that
Sommel-
is, yo.
sommelier?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's a Molly.
But
So-
you know me, like I don't really. Every time I do some kind of thing like shrooms or something, it's just too much. Like I get into the peak mode of how that's supposed to make you feel.
Yeah.
I start doing this. I want to make a toast, everybody, and I just start announcing like I like you because of this, and you because you're the smartest and you're so
Isn't
sweet.
that what drinking does?
Nah, drinking.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
just
like tenfold with, just because of serotonin and dopamine, you're just drowning in it.
So
you
there's
just
the
feel
crash at
happy.
some point, right? So everyone needs to be on their best behavior after the crash, because I feel like that's where everyone gets like really angry,
a little
like,
grouchy.
Yeah.
I think people need to give.
Heated.
Yeah, so after a festival, this is what I think: is there should be a whole week where people just like chill, and if like friends are getting into altercations or situations, or like just be like, you know what? I know it's probably the drugs from the downing situation, and let's talk about it the next week.
Okay, hold on. Let me say,
there should be a
let me set up a
post Coachella or post festivities, freeing of your shit.
Okay, I want to set up a segment here. So Steffi just went to her first ever music festival. Let's set up Steffi's top 3 tips and tricks to go into music festival.
Hold on, let's come up with an intro. Steffi's top 3 tips.
3 tips.
Okay, Steffi's tips for Festies. Go.
Ooh.
Okay. 1.
1.
Take some drugs.
What?
Wait.
That was a terrible start. What the fuck? All
I
right.
did like
Wait,
a
is that
children's.
bad?
I did a children's theme song, and that's gonna be your first role.
Will you ask me like what? Like honestly, the second
Sorry.
time was. I've become more introverted, especially since the pandemic, and like introspective. So like being around a lot of people does stress me out. Like I need my space. So going into a situation there are, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people, I'm assuming, was stressful and exhausting emotionally, mentally, and physically also. Just walking. We walked 7, we checked our health thing. I walked average 7 miles. And then all the other days, I walk less than a mile. I walk a mile a day.
That's
like,
a really, really like 7 miles. Not even a lot for a festival, to be honest. You got
Okay.
you got like
well,
the
we got a good experience. We got,
got
like,
the
a
VIP
guest
treatment. You know what I
experience.
mean?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
that shit's crazy.
7 miles
man.
is long, dude.
Is it?
Every night,
Okay.
I hoped that you guys wouldn't want to go to another party. Like that was the one thing I hoped as I was
Did
in
you
the
guys hop like
car.
that?
As I was in the car like this, and someone would be like talking about like, oh, next party, da da da. Oh, come to this thing. Inside my head, I was like, God, please, just today, let's put it out there in the world.
And what do you
Like,
say?
no
Please,
afters.
please,
No
no
afters.
parties, no more partying.
Yeah.
I want to go into the house. Maybe I'll hot tub it,
Right.
and I'll be a good girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And then,
That's what you were wishing
and it
for?
did happen 2 times. It did happen.
Oh wow.
My wishes came true because God
Your
knew.
prayers.
God and the world knew.
Rick was in
I
Cape Town
am-
like, I hear you. I don't know why the prayers are going to Rick like he's the operator. Okay, I heard your prayer. It's going straight to the Lord. All right.
Okay, so do drugs, but only responsibly. And if you're taken care of. 2, 100% drink more water than you think you need to
Oh
drink.
yeah, facts.
Although I did read 17 magazine when I was a kid that this girl died from doing E and drinking too much water. So don't die from like drowning in water.
All right, first of all, that's very rare. You're not gonna die from.
I know, but I'll
drowning
never
and
forget that
drinking of
17
water.
It was a good warning
magazine
story, yeah.
article. But anyways, drink more water than you think because most people were really dry. I didn't feel dehydrated. I carried a bottle. They told me to bring like an empty bottle. Oh, talk to your friends who have gone through the experience, because who you trust that will tell you the truth about the experience, because that really helped.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, was that 3?
That was 2.
2.
God damn it. And the last one is honestly, festivals are about going to see musicians that you like, but my favorite musician from the whole experience was someone I didn't even really know
It's about discovery.
It's discovery.
Yeah. Okay. Go on. Yeah.
I discovered Danny Father Elfman. And I think people should go experience other performances that they heard from their friends were good.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
good
Like venture out from just like
But
the
yeah,
comfort.
but get from people that have gone before or whatever, like, hey, go check this out, or like look at the reviews.
Yeah.
Go to those people, the people you didn't think that you would go see.
I think some of our listeners were at the festival as well.
Wow.
I know Merboy Tears was there.
Merboy was there?
Yeah, Merboy was there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
Sick, I
of
didn't
people was
see
at the
him.
festival.
Well, I wouldn't know, I guess.
Those people was coming up and saying what's up to us too, and saying they listen to the pod and everything. Did you get anybody coming up?
You know what? There were people that screamed. Do you remember there was like people like in this
Yeah.
when I was working? People were like, "Step," and I had no idea who they were. And so like I was like, "Oh, I'm assuming it was from the pod."
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Fun with
Yeah.
Dumb live at Coachella.
But I
That's what you
have-
gotta do.
I did when I went to Porterhouse. Someone did come up to me and was like, "Oh my god, are you on the Fun with Dumb podcast?" Sometimes it happens randomly.
Wait, I got recognized once on the train station in New York from the pod because I'm her sister and
Really?
also on this pod.
What'd they say?
That's
They came up to
crazy.
me. It was really nice.
That's crazy.
They're like, "Are you Steffie's sister?" I was like, "Why?" Yes,
Do you
I
guys
am."
get a jolt of excitement? Do you like when people come up to you? How
It's
do you?
not about that. I like the thing they say following up. Like
Yeah.
they'll know you, but I'm like, what do they know me for? And they'll say something like, "Oh, the pod gets me through my days," or whatever. Like things like that makes me feel good, as
Yeah.
opposed to just them
Just
recognizing
acknowledge-
me. I just
Yeah.
hate when they play that game that I told you.
Yeah.
When they don't know where you're from, it's like, you look familiar.
Oh, that's so
and then
annoying.
you have to answer who you are.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. There's a
Timothy De La
lot of-
Ghetto, yes. No, it's like,
There are a lot of undercover Fun with Dumb fans.
Really?
Yeah, at the restaurant for sure.
but why would they be undercover? Why don't they just
Because
say
the
something?
thing is, they don't. I like that. I like it when someone shows recognition. They don't make a huge deal about it. They just give you that nod. You know what I mean? Just kind of like, yeah, I know. You know, Minority Report. Or like they'll say something. They'll be like,
They whisper minority.
yeah. Like I, no joke. At Intercrew, you know, I'm the first person they see, last person they see. You know, so when they come in, I take them to their table. They're looking at me. I could kind of guess, you know, if they're looking at me the whole time trying to read it, you know, like who is this the guy? Is this the
Yeah.
guy? And then when they leave, they're like, be on time. You know, or
Wow.
or say something. I'll be like, damn, you're a fan. Huh?
Okay, does anybody, while you're standing around,
Yeah.
pull up right behind you and then whisper in your ear, "Don't turn around. Minority Report."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then you don't turn around and you go,
Yeah.
"Say that. All right, repeat after me.
I could see him doing this.
Wait, let's
It'd be the
Welcome to Intercrew."
I'll be like,
How Asian aren't you?
Where are you from?
yeah, exactly. Nah, but it's dope. I don't get a jolt of like excitement, but it's just like, wow, you know?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's not the demographic is crazy. It's not just
Yeah.
like Asian. It's like, you know, I have older white.
That's true.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
beautiful
On
thing.
set, I'll be on set, and then like somehow someone in production might have seen me. It's usually the one Asian person.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, I saw you on the Fun with Dumb Pod. Are you from?" And I love when they say, which I've heard a lot, is that they feel like they're friends with us. Like because of the pod, they feel like they're part of like the family. I
Yeah.
love hearing that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And I'm always in my head like, "Oh, they think we're friends." No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nah, I'm kidding.
Holy
It's cute.
shit.
It's cute.
I don't think you are.
Nah.
Give this guy a hug.
I'm kidding. I'm a grumpy guy. I'm sorry. Everyone's like, "Damn, dumb." I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Keep it real, all right? Shit.
It's the Molly come down. It's
Yeah, I
fine.
think
I know, you know, I'm out of serotonin. I'm
piece
not
of
happy
shit.
anymore. I'm back to grumpy old dumb, all right?
So
Shit.
what is the thing you need to do to repair that? Do you know? Like what's the get more sun? What
to
can you do
repair what? Like
the lower amounts of
serotonin and stuff?
like
getting
dopamine
sun,
or what-
re-energizing. I know I'm energizing, like just doing more physical activity again.
physical. It seems
Yeah.
like being in the sun and walking.
Drinking more water, staying
Squash
active.
helps as well.
Maybe like vitamins.
Squash?
Yeah.
Squash,
Electrolytes.
like the vegetable.
Interesting.
Oh, that's
Okay.
okay.
Do we want to take some calls or anything else you guys want to cover before you take some calls? Anything else anybody want to share?
Is it true that Elon owns Twitter now, or did you hear about that?
Yeah.
That Elon owns Twitter?
These two are big Diana loves Twitter.
Is
It's
it
like
true,
her
like-
favorite.
Alex, that's true, right?
Yeah, $44 billion.
That's kind of a lot of money for
Seems
Twitter.
like a lot of
But I feel like Twitter is the most influential social media app.
Yeah, he's doing it for the free speech.
Hands down.
Well, I think he's trying to take it private because it's publicly traded, and I think buys enough shares and can take it off the publicly traded.
Oh wow.
Oh, but why?
I don't know. That's
I
it's
don't
just
like
like
that
it
he's
just
gonna
seems more
s-
like a flex.
I
Like,
feel
you know-
like it's bad because like it's monopolizing on a certain generation of people. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. He has so much control
Yeah.
already over
Well,
other
either
That's
way,
like me
someone-
tech
tech.
control.
He has control
right?
over tech now. He
But
has
it doesn't
control
matter.
over-
Either someone powerful is gonna own it. If
Yeah,
it's
but
not
it's
Elon.
we know it's this specific person who thinks a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't
Also,
think-
he met Grimes on Twitter, which I find interesting.
Did they really?
Yeah,
That's how they met?
Yeah, he was like trying to make a joke, and he like found out on Twitter that she'd already made the joke, and then I don't know if they DM'd or what, but
And he was like,
We think
sup,
like.
yeah, he
sup,
hollered
sweet
at
meme,
her.
Sweet meme.
sweet meme.
Oh,
Tony
sweet
saying
meme.
billionaires doing billionaire things. It's bad.
All right.
Whatever.
Okay, let's talk to some people. This is Ableist Rat. Ableist. What's up?
Hello.
What's up,
Oh,
Ableist?
hey. How's it going?
Good.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm alright. I guess I was just gonna ask if you guys had like I know you guys both live like in New York and like in California, and I was just gonna ask if you had any like moving advice.
You mean bi-coastal moves or just moving advice?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
are you
like
moving?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like moving homes. I was like, yo, I got so much.
Dude, I hate moving.
Well, are you moving? Where are you moving to and fro?
yeah, from Maryland to California.
Oh.
Well, you're in for a treat.
I think
'Cause,
you-
it's the greatest.
I would say like it's important to start like getting like somehow start talking to people. Or do you have friends out here?
Not really. I mean, my work is like kind of near there, but I don't really have friends.
That's
so.
good. Friends are overrated.
No, I think they're the best ways to really learn about the best places and spaces. Like start telling people. I think it's important to start telling people you're moving so that they can give you tips and tricks on the new city.
Yeah, maybe join some activities, doing some activities so you can meet people.
Yeah. I'll give you a few
Are you
logistic
teaching
tips.
him how to make friends?
No, it's just like
Here's how you make friends.
no, but I mean
Even
even
just,
in the
like-
Discord.
Even just like psychologically, like was it just like
Oh.
adjusting? You know, I don't know. I'm very.
What are you moving to
not-
LA?
not good at that. Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I have two things right off the bat. Number one, those vacuum bags, you know, where you take all your clothes and it just sucks it in and it like compresses. This is just like moving logistics. You want to make sure that you get a few of those bags because it'll save space. And also, I'm from Virginia, so we know we have all season jackets. All those thick winter jackets you could leave at home because you're not going to use it over here in LA. Bring maybe one or two if you're going to go skiing or whatever, but definitely those vacuum moving bags and leaving the jackets.
That's
in
true.
Maryland.
You don't really need much winter jackets out here, would you say?
Yeah, I brought
Yeah.
way too many jackets over here, and it killed closet space, trunk space, and just mental space as well, bro.
Rick is
Also-
really giving directly
I'm just
moving.
saying, that's
advice.
No, I have
Literal
one more
moving
Like
advice.
logistical.
psychological.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
No,
go
I have
ahead.
a logistical one and a psychological one.
Let's
So the
go.
logistical one is that on Amazon you can find these amazing foldable big blue moving bags that you can throw all your clothes into along with the space saving
Mhm.
ones, but then you don't have to pack a box, which is annoying and very heavy. It's like
Boxes.
easy to carry.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the logistical one. And the psychological one I would say is maybe once you get here, I would say establish some sort of routine for yourself, maybe just like a morning routine, just so that you have a sense of comfort and normalization, like while you're in like a new place or a new city, just something that can feel comforting to you.
Your local bakery or coffee spot or whatever. So,
Yeah.
you'll meet. and that's a good way to meet people,
That's
too.
true.
What's
Yeah,
up, Larry?
talking to people. Stop, Larry. Is
Yeah,
Larry
no,
your
I,
friend?
I haven't
Danny
met
said
one
it.
Larry in.
Danny said a great thing. Leave things behind and build a new you without. I'm gonna say it in his voice. Leave things behind and create a new you without changing who you are.
Wow.
And he put a little
And
star
he put a
emoji.
star emoji, bro.
All right, cool.
Oh,
I
Tru-
hope that
and
helps,
trust,
Ableist.
Trust yourself.
Hope
Trust
that
your
helps.
instincts. Of
Good luck
being-
with your move. Let's talk to Gray.
Thank you.
What's up, Gray? Hello, Gray.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
You
Danny?
sound gray.
I'm sorry. I wasn't. I don't know. This is a little surreal. I wasn't prepared.
Oh,
no
you
worries.
good, bro?
Hi.
There's no preparation needed for this show because we don't either.
What's up, Greg?
How are you guys doing?
Good.
I didn't actually have a question prepared either. I'm pretty new to the podcast, but I've been a fan of like both Yux and Dumb for quite a while.
Sick.
I have a question for you two, I guess. Do you have a favorite song that you've either written, performed, or just anything?
No, I hate all my songs.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
My favorite song is "The Gift" by Mia Manifest. I
Oh.
was the skinniest at that time.
It's a gift that just keeps giving.
Yeah.
Rick,
Yeah.
look, Rick.
You gotta come up with a new joke, bro. Every time I say
Well,
gift.
stop mentioning the gift. You mentioned that's your favorite song. That was fucking 20 years ago. Okay, let it go. It's done.
But it's his favorite song.
It's a gift.
How can you control his favorite
somebody
song?
give the man a Molly right now, man. Yo, I've been cool, right? I've been cool. I can
right.
backhand him so easy right now.
It's the gift. We get it.
One's in the chat if I should.
All right.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry about the negative. All right.
Peace.
Sorry about the negative energy. All right, main course. What's up?
Yo, what's up?
What's
up, bro?
up, bro?
Oh, hold on. My audio's fucked up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I hear you guys. Yo, how was Coachella? You guys had some pretty good stories about it.
Yeah, man. It was. I mean, we talked about it for 45 minutes just to give you
I
a.
was like, wait.
It was great.
Yo, okay, all right.
It was
I
great.
actually do got a question this time.
Yeah,
So,
what's
what's
up?
your wildest festival story as like a festival goer, not like maybe as an artist or whatever, just someone there.
Wildest what? What did you say?
Festival story.
Like,
Festival
goer,
story?
Not
Being
as a
festival,
Like, what's the
attending
craziest
a
thing you've seen?
festival.
Like,
The craziest thing I've seen at a festival. Well, I went to Coachella one year, and this was when Rage Against the Machine was making a comeback, and it was Rage Against the Machine, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Manu Chao back to back.
That's so cool.
And I was in the first 4 rows, which is intense. Like it would take like probably an hour and a half to walk out of the crowd. That's how crazy it was. And I was right in the 4th row. I had to pee really bad, so I just grabbed a
Oh,
bottle,
no.
standing still, crushed by everybody around me, and just
way.
put the bottle down and just peed.
disgusting.
While surrounded by like
I mean,
touching
good for
elbows with
you.
everybody, just peed into the bottle. It went smooth. Closed the lid and then just
Dropped it.
dropped it on the
That's
ground, and
actually
that was
very
it. I
impressive.
peed literally just crowded around me.
You do like to pee in front of people.
No, not in front of people.
I've
Little exhibitionist.
I've definitely been in New York, and like you're like, I gotta pee, and there's literally Starbucks around us, and you're like,
No, the
find
thing. Okay, you
a
know why?
place in front of.
No, you know why?
Us.
I'm really shy about asking to use the bathroom.
But you're not shy about peeing in front of your friends who don't want to see you pee.
I have weird issues about certain things, like asking. Like I don't like to burden people in different way, like certain ways. You know,
Understand.
like using the bathroom at places and whatever. Like I'll just find my own way to do it. But it gets me in trouble. I'll pee like in New York Street, and I remember one time I started peeing right in front of a spot. And as soon as I started, a cop was right behind
See,
me.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
The stream was literally reaching his foot, like right behind me.
You see a boot.
But
and
the
you look
craziest thing is, so he's standing there. He's like, you know, you can't. I'm like, fuck, I couldn't stop. I'm still
Midstream,
peeing.
yeah.
I'm still going for 30 seconds. He's waiting. I turn around. He's about to write me a ticket, and his partner's like, yo, that's Dumbfoundead.
Are you serious?
Oh shit!
He's an Asian cop, and he recognized
Oh
me.
hell yeah!
And he let me pass.
Nice.
It was actually really sick.
That's
You're in
awesome.
for
my
He's like,
craziest
Dumbfoundead.
story-
See that bitch? No.
Yo, my craziest story actually at a festival actually involves peeing too. So I went with my parents in college I took them to Outside Lands, and we were chilling, having a good time. It was like the 2nd or 3rd day. I sit down to like listen to some music with them, just vibe. And what's crazy is like this girl, like not even 2 feet from me and my parents, just squats down on this tree we're sitting on and just starts peeing.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, I was in shock. It was surreal. I was looking at her. I was like, "Are you seriously like, you're peeing right here?" And
I mean, when you gotta pee, you gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
gotta
You know
pee.
what I mean?
yeah, but just
in front of your parents.
the shock of it. I mean, there's porta potties everywhere. You're not like 100 feet from a porta potty or whatever. She chooses just to go pee right here, and then she gets up and just dips. I was like, that. Like
I
she
do
must
feel
have
like we
been-
gotta normalize just girls popping a squat.
It's
and
true.
peeing
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
You
I
know
feel
what
like we
mean?
let guys do it all the time. Why can't girls do it?
And yo, some girls they do it super quick. Like it's a hit and run.
Sometimes you gotta
I have
do
some
it.
friends who are very
I
good
don't know.
at it.
Yeah, I've seen someone crab
But
walk
I
and pee at the
wouldn't
same
want
time.
it to happen in front of me and my parents when I was taking them to a festival. It'd be like a lot for me. So I feel you. It's a lot.
I don't think they even noticed. That's the crazy. You know, they have that
Oh,
old
well,
age
good for
energy and like they just tune things out, and they didn't even care. But I was like, yo, my parents are like 5 feet from us. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
look-
She was
be right
trolling
here.
you. She
Maybe
trolled
your
you.
parents have been to festivals and they did the same shit and understood them.
Well, back in the day, like, can you imagine like Woodstock and shit?
Oh my god.
If motherfuckers was
Probably just
peeing,
peed in their pants.
shitting
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, free love.
They thought
my
it was,
parents-
they thought it was
I bet
mud, you know?
Our parents are not as like I think as they are,
I
They're
did-
not so touchy about things as much as I think we think they are.
I did realize I got
Right.
I got really bougie because after this festival, I came back home, and of course, I felt so relaxed and comfortable to be home. But as soon as I used the toilet and took a shit and then used the bidet, I was like, God damn, I missed this bidet. And that's when I knew I got bougie, because there was no bidet at the Airbnb.
There should be bidets everywhere. Why is that not normalized in this country?
It's true.
wild.
Every other country's
Well,
have it
let
naturally,
them figure out some other things first to fix with the country before they get to the bidet. All
I
right.
don't know.
Maybe the
People help
education
everyone.
system. I don't know. Racial injustice, and then bidets. Maybe we'll put that maybe at number 98 of things to do in this country.
It's
All
not
right.
that hard though
Doesn't seem that difficult
to put an extra thing up there.
I mean, in Brazil, there's bidets everywhere.
Yeah, Korea.
It's so normal.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yo,
France.
Maybe we should like switch
places.
the priorities of things we need to fix here. Maybe by having bidets everywhere,
Yeah.
everyone will be willing to fix everything else. I don't know.
Yes,
They'll be incentivized
Clean
to
ass
use the
first.
bathroom too.
Yeah.
In the right place.
Hey,
For
everyone
sure.
deserves a clean
That's actually
butthole. That's what
true.
I say. Butthole equality. All right, thanks, main course. Let's talk to Merb Boy. What's up, Merb Boy?
Hi.
You're on there.
What's up?
What's on your mind?
what's up, brother?
Oh, I'm half dead, man. Coachella's for kids.
Did you enjoy the fest?
Yes, I did. I will say I keep saying it's my first and last Coachella, but it was amazing.
It was first, huh? So you went as a Merb Boy and came back as a merman. Wow.
I came back as a dead merboy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I haven't heard you this fatigue sounding
Yeah,
in a minute, yo.
seriously.
and speaking of mer stuff, I wanted to say hi to Diana. I love your Little Mermaid red hair.
Oh my god, thank you so
Aw.
much.
Wow.
Appreciate you. Merboy. We're one and the same.
And Steph, I'm loving the pink hair. I'm getting Natalie Portman
Wow.
closer.
Closer.
vibes.
Great reference.
Wow. Oh yeah,
Always
closer.
because last time he said I remind them of Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh.
Merb Boy really
I
knows how to.
love these. Yeah, thank you, Merboy.
Yeah, I haven't heard a good one in a while on me.
No, he always says something nice about
That's
you.
true.
Merboy,
Thank
hit
you.
Dumb with one
Compliment
too.
Dumb.
Oh man, I'm too dead right now. I would try it. I'm not gonna let the rest
All right, we're gonna let you slide on that one. We're good. But yeah, what was anything interesting happened to you this weekend?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I got to see Joji Barricade.
Yeah, you're a huge Shoji
Yeah.
fan, right?
Oh.
Yes, he's the reason I went.
Wow.
Wow.
I got to see Rina Sawayama.
Yep.
Barricade. That I didn't. I mean, like literally, I don't know if you guys know her, but like she has a song called Cherry. It's about her discovering that she's LGBTQ. And I was sobbing.
Wow.
Wow.
It was so good.
That's awesome.
So nice.
But I wanted to say, man, Dumb, I missed you twice, bro.
Oh, for both the Toki
Aw.
and thing? Yeah.
Listen, I
Alex,
was
hang up on him. Hang up on him. No, I'm
it's
fucking
not
with
my
you. I'm fucking
fault.
with you. I'm kidding.
I was barricade for the Marias, and I left afterwards to go see Run the Jewels, and you went on after with Toki.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
it's all good. To be honest, all of this stuff was so last minute, so I don't blame anyone, for missing it. It's just,
And it's Run the Jewels, you know what I mean?
Well, it was a surprise also. You came on as a surprise.
It was,
Yeah.
I didn't
mean,
want to announce the Toki stuff because it was like that's
You know.
her thing, so I didn't want to do that. And then obviously the Coachella thing, I announced it like a day before
Yeah.
thing. So, but it's
Yeah,
all good,
and there
man.
was-
You got to have
there
your
was-
own experience,
Yeah, and there was no service, so I didn't know you were going to be with Idiot Rising. So when I'm leaving Gobi from Rena, I see you on the stage. I'm like, holy shit. And I start running over there as fast as I could because my feet had walked 22,000 steps the day before.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
But by the time I got there, you left. I was like, oh shit. But it was amazing. It was amazing all around.
Well, I'm glad you had fun at the festival.
Yeah.
Wait, where were you from? You're from Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm from Houston.
Okay, so you flew out for it.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I flew out Thursday and came back yesterday. So now
Were you with friends?
Yeah. I actually hooked up with friends I met at a Joji concert in San Francisco. So when we
Sick. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Glad you had
Yeah,
fun.
so-
Well, take care, my
Thanks,
boy.
man.
Hell yeah.
Get some
bro.
rest.
Peace, my boy.
All right, later.
All right, we got Mexican Hanu.
He called in last week.
Hey, what's up?
What's
Hi.
up? A lot of
What's
our
up, bro?
listeners are like with the deep voices, I gotta say.
Nah, it's probably because of my I got a little dynamic microphone setup going on.
I just heard a
shit.
squeaky toy in the back.
It's like pod, like you're on the pod right now or something. All right.
Yeah, I know. What's up,
I
Mexican?
appreciate it. Nah, man, just wanted to say thank you guys for the last time. Actually, turns out, I smoked some weed because it's actually legal in Jersey now, and I got a panic attack.
Oh,
that's what
shit.
happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's all good now, but not a good time.
Yeah, when the anxiety kicks in, your heart starts palpitating or whatever. It's not a fun time.
I had like that narrow vision thing going on. Like,
Yeah, the
I
envy.
I only had like very narrow view, and I was just like focused on doing what I could, and then just like going home and just like trying to relax.
Right. Did you have a fire munchie session though?
Nah, cause I'm intermittent fasting, bro.
Damn, you got high during intermittent fasting?
wonder,
That's kind of short-sighted,
wow.
dude.
Oh, well, I like to keep it gangster.
Okay, you know what I mean?
Well,
EDG.
glad you're feeling better, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Sorry.
But no, kind of related to that, I guess I had to ask a question that you guys don't mind me asking.
Sure.
I mean, with that voice, you could ask anything you want, to be honest.
So when you guys were growing up, how many sections of toilet paper did your parents tell you to use?
Wait, I have an answer to this one. I remember our grandfather taking us in to the restroom and showing us exactly how many to use if you peed, and it was 4 squares.
Yeah, and he taught us he had a separate conversation with you and me.
Oh, what was
It's
the
like
one
4
with
for
you?
you.
Yeah.
He
8
was
for
like,
you.
why are you using so much toilet paper? You use 4 squares. That's good. I still use it. What
So he showed me the trash bin. Like, he's like, hey, look, what are these? And I guess they were like, no one taught us how to use toilet
So you used
paper.
in abundance.
So it was like, you know how
Crunch.
you use it? It's like that.
Yeah. What do
So-
you mean? I don't.
You grab a lot of toilet
No. But
napkins.
you know what's weird? I am an excessive napkin user when I eat, but when I shit, I keep
Very
it
minimal, huh?
very
You
minimal.
have a
risky,
bidet.
huh?
Very minimal.
You have a bidet.
No.
bidet.
Pre-bidet days.
Pre-bidet, dry days.
Pre-bidets. yeah.
So he said, take 4, same thing, but you gotta fold them on top of each other.
Exactly.
I'm a folder. I was never a
Once-
cruncher.
Yeah.
Are you a folder?
I don't listen to this.
Uh-oh,
thing.
she's a cruncher.
You clean
She's
it,
Captain
and then he
Crunch.
said, if you need more, like for number 2, he says, flip it again
100%.
after.
Yeah.
And then a third time, and then
What?
Yeah.
That's
100%.
wild.
Yeah.
I can't.
My grandpa taught me to make a little crane out of it, and then once you make 100, 200 of those,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
make a wish.
Very similar. We had split Tuesdays where me and my grandma, my dad would go to a Price Club, that's Costco back in the days, and get the double ply tissue paper. Split Tuesdays was me and my grandma. We would sit down and we just split the whole tissue paper, so we have 2 rolls.
Wow.
You know what I mean? We're just frugal like that.
Wow.
For
Yeah,
realsies?
the folding is
For realsies?
Yeah. So
Wow,
when we,
split Tuesday.
yeah, split Tuesday, and then when you do number 2, definitely just 2 squares and then fold it.
It's a little risky.
It's a little
2
risky for
squares
sure.
is a little risky.
I know. I had to finger. My finger ripped through the first couple
I
of
know
months.
for a fact you use 2 squares and then you give a sniff and then you decide.
Give
if
a
you-
sniff. First of all,
You give a
What
sniff.
are you talking
2
about?
squares. No,
Sniff.
2
I
squares.
can't.
After you use 2 squares, you gotta smell your fingers because that shit is too
Tom,
close. It's too
you
close to the
smell
wash
fingers.
your hands anyway.
Yo,
Two
that's
squares?
pocket,
Come
yo.
on,
I've
dude.
never heard
That's
anyone
for
sniff
me.
their
It's not
fingers
good.
after.
I don't
Yeah, you taste
Smelled
your
your fingers.
boogers too. What
I
the
know
fuck
for
you
a
do,
fact you
bro?
smelled your fingers,
Bro, that's
bro.
wild.
Look at those fingers.
What about my fingers?
Look
bro?
at them fingers
Why
right
don't you
there.
smell his fingers?
Oh no! All right, Mexican Hannah, we gotta keep it pushing.
Crazy.
Thanks for the question. That was gross. All right, T Smooth 503. Let's go.
You are now tuned in to T Smooth 503.
What's up? T Smooth?
5.
All right, let's keep pushing. Shan Wise.
Shan Wise.
I feel like the not showering part isn't the bad part.
What's up?
What's up?
Hi.
Oh shit! I was in the middle of a conversation in the Discord.
Yeah, right. You were just trying to be cool. You know.
What's up?
Popping it up.
What's up, Shan?
How you doing?
Good. What's up?
Happy
Steffie.
belated birthday, Shan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi Diana. Hi Steffi. I feel like I never say hi enough to you, Steffi. I'm sorry. I love you, and you look pretty. You look very pretty today. As do you, Diana.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
your
you.
birthday
It was on
today?
Thursday, though.
Thursday.
It was on Thursday.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We'll wish you happy
Yeah.
birthday
Was that
next week
Taurus?
then.
Are you a Taurus?
No, I'm kidding.
What? Dumb, whatever. I was gonna call in and be nice too and congratulate you. Like, I'm so proud of you, dumb.
Thank
You're
you.
just being mean to Rick, so fuck you.
Well, happy birthday to
That
Shan.
man was over here pouring his heart out, and you over here being negative.
I like to give a little bit of a negative vibe to balance out all the positivity.
You got more sleeves than you got like.
Sometimes
like,
too much positivity
positive happiness.
is cringe. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's not. It's really not.
It's a little cringe. It's a little cringe.
Jalapeno
Come
fun
on,
you
man.
would smash, sir. You are so horny for them. Like,
What?
what is this comment? Jalapeno talking about fan would smash, but you called in like 2 weeks ago.
Wait,
On
what?
some fuck shit.
What are you
Oh,
talking
she's
about
talking
right
about
now?
the
I'm
comments.
sorry, I saw the comment. I got
No
mad.
one is
Anyways,
talking about
I just wanted to
this.
say-
You have a question for us, Shan? What you got?
No, I have a question. I just wanted to say congratulations for performing at
Oh,
Coachella. That's
thank
really
you.
amazing. Congrats on Neighborheadz. I don't understand NFTs, but I'm happy for you.
It's all good. I'll send you a tutorial. Okay.
No, I don't really need one. I hope you're making a lot of money and that makes you happy and that's good.
Because
Don't care
I'm
to learn.
happy, clap along if
Oh,
you
Lord.
fail. All right, thanks, Shan.
Oh, and hi,
Appreciate
Rick.
you.
Thank you so much for the drinks at Intercrew too. Thank you
Oh,
for your
wow.
hospitality.
No problem.
Awesome.
love.
Anytime,
Appreciate
Shan.
it.
All right,
I
peace.
got you.
Let's
All
talk
right,
to
fuck you.
Peace, Queen.
XFGX. What's up?
XFGX. Hey,
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
We're good.
how are you?
Oh, good. I'm sorry. I'm like so nervous because I've been watching your streams for so long, Dumb. And believe it or not, and I bring this up because Diana said that she's just about to graduate from grad school. You guys, this whole pod, like, I actually got me through grad school. Like, I started in the beginning of 2020 and I graduated like last April of 2021. So like obviously there's like a bunch of stuff to like, binge and stream and whatnot.
Wow.
But I literally just put on like Dumb's podcast like in the background, like on YouTube the entire time.
I
And that, like,
appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Nice.
We've
That's
heard
awesome.
like one or the other either like really gets you through stuff or like distracts you from your life goals. So I appreciate that this actually has
It's either complete grad school or
Yeah.
quit grad school.
Yeah.
I did complete grad school. I got my
Awesome.
master's in
Congrats,
college,
that's
so
awesome.
why I brought up
Congratulations.
Diana.
What are
Yeah.
you studying?
Oh no, I graduated and got my master's in psychology. So
Oh, heck
Sick.
yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
love that.
Hippocampus.
So cool.
I went to Pepperdine. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Pepperdine. Isn't that
Local.
that's a Christian vibe too? No.
No, is it?
It is, but I went to the West LA campus, not the Malibu campus, so
Yeah.
it wasn't really.
Yeah.
We didn't really feel that vibe, but yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to
Can
say.
I ask what you're doing with your master's? Are you in psychology?
No, I'm not doing anything with it right now. So I
Uh-huh.
went to my bachelor's like for business and apparel. So I'm kind of like, I just did like an MA in regular psychology,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah. So I'm kind of like mixing like IO, so like business and psych, if that makes sense. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah. I'm sure you understand a lot about people, so that should be super helpful in business.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And you have a great voice.
Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you. I know my voice doesn't really match my face. It's kind of weird, but anyway.
Sound great. Well, congrats, and I'm glad you're
Congratulations.
tuned in. I hope we
Yeah.
can, get you through this next chapter of your life.
All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
No problem.
All right, P. Deasiest, what's up?
Daisiest.
That was cool.
Good.
What's up, bro?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a while.
A lot of misconnections.
Well, I'd like to give a life update.
Yeah, give us an update. What's going on?
What's up?
So I dropped out of college.
That's what's up.
Complete opposite of the other color. Yes.
Yep, drop out of college, became or now working at the railroads.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, what do you?
Yeah, yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what is the
Isn't there a
railroad?
song about working on the
So
railroad?
basically,
Bone Thugs and Harmony?
I drive like a mini semi truck and like pick up like the containers off the trains and park them up for the truck drivers to pick up.
That's
Oh,
what's
shit, my
up.
man getting swole right now.
Us,
then,
us
huh?
Asians have a lot of history on the railroads.
Is
actually.
that I heard that's like good money.
It's all right money to be honest.
You
make
got
your
you got
money
level
over,
up,
like-
right?
Yeah, you level up with like being like a crane operator or a side loader person, but the money is like through overtime. That's where you get your money.
Well, make
'Cause
that
I
money,
work-
bro.
You mind if I ask what made you decide to drop out and do that?
Well, I wasn't really doing good in school, to be
Right,
honest.
right.
So I was just like, man, I'm just wasting my time. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Someone said hype train.
No, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nah, I mean, dude, make that bag, man. Whatever makes you happy. If school isn't for everybody, it wasn't for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
True.
Yeah.
And then also on what Steffi was saying about like how she discovered the discovery for the artist or whatever. Like I had that one moment also when I went to one of the 88's concert, and that one artist for me was Co.
Oh,
Ko,
shit.
yeah,
Ko
that's
was there
dope.
too?
Yeah.
Co's from
his,
Japan, and he's a dope
yeah, he's
artist.
dope,
He's
man.
really dope. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
His live performance was like so amazing, like a couple years back or whatever.
Sick.
Nice.
Well, thanks for sharing that, man, and good luck on
Good
your
luck,
journey,
man.
man.
Don't
I
get
will
derailed,
meet
yo.
you at the crossroads. Okay.
Peace,
See you at the
DZs.
crossroads. Bye.
Let's talk to John O. John O.
Hello.
What's up, John?
Hi.
John, could you scream?
Scream.
Yeah, because you're super low.
I don't know why the volume. Yeah, try to boost his volume.
Is this better? Hello?
There you go.
Oh,
That's
there
better.
we go, bro.
Awesome. Yeah, I called in last week. Just wanted to see if you guys did the poetry challenge.
Okay. You know what? I was actually going to mention that we need to postpone one more week because we had a really busy week. So we're gonna give one more
We're
week.
a really busy party.
So we just need one more week to prepare for the spoken word challenge that John proposed to us last week. Was it? Yeah.
Should we do
so
it like
so
in
we just
2
need one
weeks?
more week, and we will. No. Let's just do it
However,
next week. We're gonna do it. Yeah.
Let's hear his.
Did you
'Cause he has
prepare
one.
yours, John?
Of course he did, dude. Come
Yeah, he
on,
called
man.
in. That means he did it.
Okay, John. Let's hear
John,
yours.
let's
And I
hear
apologize. This is we really were gonna do this. Even Steffi texted me was like, "Oh damn, we were supposed to do the spoken word challenge, and we totally forgot."
Let's start it off right. Everybody snap.
All right, let's go, John.
Wow.
Let's hear it.
All right. Well, I guess reminder to the listeners: this is about something that you're going through, right? That
Yep.
was the theme. What exactly is this that I'm going through? I've been told that I'm not alone and that I should keep going until the light starts showing through. And I know that I'm dope when I'm in that zone, but the way time flows can get uncomfortable. And believe me, I'm no stranger to being vulnerable. See, I'm a poet. History shows that I stand on the shoulders of kaiju. Mind you, I'm not Japanese, but what difference does that make to the man standing behind you? But I've already written that poem, so I don't want to spend any more energy to remind you. See, I'm tired these days, and I'm half alive in the night. 2 years thinking about 2 months, too good to be true turned out to be right, but shit, I don't want to write about that either. So what exactly is this that I'm going through? I've been trying to align my mind, body, and soul to get me and my people closer towards the goal, but this road's taking a toll, and God only knows what that cost is, because I've been traveling for so long and I keep getting lost in the darkness or whatever this is that I'm going through. But at the end of it all, for every untelevised revolution and rose from concrete, for every unheard sermon my dad wrote, an unseen callus on my mom's feet, whatever this is that I'm going through that's trying to block me will be broken, and time will tell. Just watch till the clock speaks. So whatever this is that I'm going through, I'm just going to keep pushing with whatever's left on my part. And I can't let whatever this mess is mess with my heart. So even if I feel like I've been left in the dark, because I'm carving out a space till I connect to the stars.
Woo! Wow. Damn, he bodied that.
Are you serious?
God damn.
So glad we didn't go right now, dude. Are you serious?
I was about to pull some shit out of my ass, but you snapped, bro.
That was
Holy
incredible,
shit,
dude.
dude. Slam.
Hell yeah. You know it's a good
Well,
quote
he
when they
does-
do that. Da-da-da.
Yeah. You know this motherfucker's a spoken word artist.
Bro,
He is. Like,
Because
what
spoken
was
word
this?
artists has that.
Yamazawa?
They
That shit
never
was
just
hard.
end on last line. It's always continued like, see.
100%. Yeah.
Sort of what I'm going through.
Usually I don't like that shit. You know, like when I hear that.
Yo,
like,
he fucking
oh, you
snapped, bro.
Yo,
Yo,
your
that
comma
was
usage
so
is horrible, bro.
good.
That comma
Shit.
usage.
Holy shit.
My soul just got a boner, bro.
Man,
Shit.
dude, I have
God
a real boner
damn.
right now, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Christ.
Smile
That's
like
just
you're here.
crazy, dude.
I did not expect that,
Your new
low-key.
name is Ellipsis, dude. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, because you came in last time. You came in, we're like, oh shit, do I have to do one too? Like he was like kind of shy about it.
We got,
Do you write these normally?
I write pretty normally, pretty regularly, but I've been going through some shit. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I hear
Well,
that.
we hear it. God damn.
Yeah, but I feel like I could kind of relate, which is,
Yeah.
I guess, the point of it, right?
Well, we got it now right. Fuck.
know,
All right,
shit. He
God
ran
damn,
concrete
I
with
was like
mom's
scared.
feet.
I was gonna be like, oh, I went to Coachella. I had a good time. You know,
Yeah.
like, god damn.
She was gonna be like, I wrote this rhyme because I had a good time.
Breaking news: save the dude, don't take the shrooms. That's what that is. Right? Holy shit!
All right. Well, John, thank you for sharing
Gorgeous,
that. That shit was tight. I
beautiful.
think our listeners will enjoy that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, John.
Wow.
Chad is like, yeah.
Damn. What the fuck?
All right, let's go
Very
to
nice.
Geeko. We're gonna go to Geeko. Shout out John O. That was great.
John. Oh, that shit was.
John O.
John.
John.
Oh man.
Geeko, what's up? Nothing. All right, saturated.
Say the second part. You can't just say
Saturated David.
Saturated David.
What's
I mean,
up?
What
What's
up,
up?
baby?
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I don't know how to use push to talk. Anyway,
Oh, you good? What's up?
I got something in my mind that's been bothering me for like a little bit.
Mm.
I got to do something with photography. So I did a photo shoot for these two people that I know, and I feel kind of like I feel embarrassed, I guess you can say, to myself because like I felt like I could have done better. I'm beating myself up like heavy. I'm not lying, you know. So
Because of the quality of work you did for this shoot, or
yes, also too, this is the first time I actually like charging like legit, you know.
oh, and
So
you're
that's
self-conscious about your first time
Okay.
kind of going into
I've
this
gone through
professional
this
space.
experience
Okay, sure.
on both sides, like being. I personally think. Have you told them yet anything about your work?
As in, like, what do you mean by that? Like as in
because you have to
before?
send them the pictures, right?
Okay,
once it's
so
edited?
Or maybe
okay,
he might have
so-
already sent it.
Okay, so I had the photos. We did it on Sunday. It's past Sunday, and I haven't edited them yet. I'm gonna edit them today, but I just
Okay.
feel kind of like procrastinating a little bit because I'm embarrassed to look at them and see how they
Yeah.
are. You know, it's like, and for me, I take it really like serious because when I do photography, I want it to be the best. You know what I'm saying? Because I take
Okay.
that my skills and craft serious, like really serious. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I want to be number one in myself type of thing.
But what
So this
happened though?
is
Were you
what-
nervous during the shoot, or why do you think that it didn't come out well?
I feel like it was because, okay, to be honest, I didn't really prepare as much, which I know now, but like I did, went out and like wasn't fully there recovery because when I drinking, slept late, woke up late.
My guy.
You know what I'm saying? And then like
I've been there.
then,
David got too saturated, huh? That's what happened, dude.
So woke up
Do you
saturated
think
as
that the
fuck.
photos could have been better, or like?
Do you
I'm
know how
curious
you would
about-
make it better?
Or also too, I feel like this past weekend too, like say some stuff went down, like personal stuff with some like drama stuff, or whatever, and it kind of like weighed me down a little bit because I haven't been in, like being around like I feel toxic and bad people can really drain you, you know. I feel like that was fresh on my mind still, so I couldn't really focus. And then,
Well,
like,
that
Do you know
don't
how-
think about
right.
like don't think about the past now. Now it's for you.
This is-
It's time for you to find solutions.
Yeah.
This, yeah.
Fix it,
Mhm.
make your pictures better, but that's all you can do now. So don't think about what coulda, shoulda,
So-
woulda.
So tell them, okay, this is what I've been in an experience like this because I do some modeling. Is that the photographer was like, "Hey, I could tell like my work isn't how I want it to normally be.
Yeah.
Here are some of the better shots I think." So you have to give them some of the work because they paid you, and be like, if you are not completely satisfied, I make sure my clients get what they want, and I want them to be happy. And I don't feel like I fulfilled that as
I'm
well
gonna
as I
disagree
want
with
to.
you there.
So and then
my-
be like, hey, I'd like to do another shoot if you want to do another shoot.
Nope.
Unless you like these.
I would not mention anything about you messing up. You didn't mess up yet, or your shit isn't trash until they notice it's trash. So right now, it's your chance to
Don't put the handcuffs on you
Nah,
yet.
yeah, you gotta just send in the best work that you can, and then from there see what they say. You know what I'm saying? You're being hard on yourself right now. You don't admit to your shit until it's actually fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you could be in your own head right now. I would not do that. You can't already admit that your shit is trash.
You
Like
don't, I didn't say trash. Be like, oh, I said send in your best work, right? And then tell them they're not, you know.
why? Why would you
Well, I
say
think
that?
that's
Why
a-
would you
that's
admit
something
that?
She's talking
telling you
about like
from
having
experience.
integrity, but at the same time, I agree with the fact that it could be that it's just in your head that these are not good quality, especially since you're saying it's your first paying job. So you might be just experiencing some anxiety around the quality of your work because there's a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah, and saturated David, the truth is sometimes we find our brilliance and our genius when we have like shittier work to work with. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I go to the grocery store and I pick up mediocre ingredients, sometimes I'm like, okay, how am I going to make this better? How am I going to make this? You just need Lightroom, little Gaussian blur, little curves, little color correction. Dude, it's going to be fun, man. You're going to kill it.
Can I say something? I hate when I've taken pictures with photographers that I hate. And I will never post them because I think they're fugly. And so I'm telling you from my perspective that also I've experienced where people think they did a good job and they give it to me. And then I'm like, I didn't pay for them, right? But I don't want to even like post them or repost them or like do anything with it, which I don't know. So when someone did offer and tell me that they felt like they didn't do a good job and or were like, hey, we can take more pictures, I'm grateful for that.
I personally would not respect that. I don't like artists that aren't sure about their work. I don't like this. I'm not doing another shoot with you. I don't have time to do another
Even if you
shoot.
paid?
We just got to
If you
fix the
paid
better.
for
No,
it?
I'm not doing that. There's
I
no
would
time
just
for
wait
that.
for
I don't have
feedback.
no time for that
Yeah.
shit. I'm not even if you
especially if you pay
gave
for
even if you gave me another like an opportunity to do another shoot, I would not do the shit. I
Time
don't
is
have
money,
time for that
dude.
shit. Like
I like-
I don't
oh.
want to hear the unsureness of an artist. That's real shit. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just giving my opinion. Yes, I'm one
So just
person.
be
I don't give a.
confident?
I'm not talking on behalf of a whole. I'm just talking about me.
Yeah, but the
and giving you
catch
my
is-
opinion. You know what I'm
What
saying?
he's trying to say that he's not saying is the lens cap was on the whole time.
There's no photos.
He opened up the hard drive and this is all black squares. You know what I mean? That's
They're
what
all
happened
selfies
right
on accident.
Yo, I'm just
I don't
saying,
know,
don't
dude.
get out of your head. Just find solutions. That's all I want to
but
hear.
what's the
I don't want to
solution?
hear people I work with. I don't
wait
want to hear
for
anything else.
feedback. Present the situation to the client. Wait for feedback.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't edited them and done everything yet. I feel guilty. Oh, let me figure out first, and I'll see if I do want to charge them.
Just work on your work.
Oh, maybe don't
That's
charge
what you
them.
could do.
That's a
You
good
could be
point.
like, "Yo,
Don't
I don't like.
charge them.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna charge you, but here are the things." That's a good solution.
That's
but
true.
don't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, I would just
That's a
say.
good
But
one.
don't even say that until feedback. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly,
Yes.
Don't
What
exactly,
if they don't give you
exactly.
feedback?
You ask for feedback. It's your client.
You're gonna get
Like, hey,
feedback.
what'd you
Why
think?
wouldn't you get feedback if you don't like some shit?
You
Or
like
be like,
these
can you do this
photos.
or
You
can
like
you do that?
them.
Yo,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now it's time for solutions.
true.
Don't be dwelling in your fucked up shit. Just
That's
be like,
true.
now
Yeah.
find solutions, make it better. Like that's the biggest advice I give you. All right,
And
David.
you know, black and white pictures are always good too.
Yeah, don't turn in anything with a sepia tone though.
Throw some
Okay.
filters on
Desaturate a
that.
bit. Desaturate
Oh my God.
a bit.
No,
I
no.
hate highly saturated.
He's like, I edited the
yeah.
pictures. I put the Paris filter on it, and then I just thought, no. Okay. All
saturated.
right, we're out of here, David. All right, take care, man.
Peace,
Alex is
homie.
the best. Alex is the best.
Alex is not the best. All right, you see, you're already making wrong decisions there.
Alex is
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We love Alex. All right, Bearzana, what's up? Bearzana?
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Doctor.
Sucia.
Doctor.
Sucia.
Hi, my name is Dr. Susia. 90% of males have not been pleasuring their women, right?
So should we count down?
She's
Okay,
right.
faux squad.
Faux squad.
Faux squad, you're on there. Get
Faux.
your shit together.
3,
2, 1 squad.
Disco skater.
Disco skater.
Dun 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 dun.
Disco skater, disco.
I like this last
Disco
one.
skater,
Take it,
disco.
bro.
Disco skater,
Okay, next.
disco.
Dank AF bra. Dank AF bra.
Love that handle.
Dank AF bra.
Oh, thank you.
What's up?
What's up, Don't Cop, bro?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hi.
Let's go, baby.
As you guys are all a bunch of very experienced drug takers and festival goers, my
Wait,
question
whoa,
is,
whoa, whoa,
what is your guys'
Just general.
Absolutely
Hold
not.
hold on. Before you ask the question, let me just give you a disclaimer that not everyone is experienced in going to festivals or a drug taker, but you can ask this question, and I just want to give that disclaimer. Yeah, what's up?
Only me
Sorry
and
about
Dumb.
What is your
What's up?
guys' worst come down from any drug?
Oh.
My worst come down is from alcohol. I'll tell you that much. Like, and just the next day, just, you know, I feel like it just makes it worse. You know, like that's something that I just have to completely fix. I do enjoy drinking the most out of
Do
anything.
you have any?
I'll
do you
drink.
have any go-to hangover cures?
Yeah.
I just feel like
Broth,
I
bro.
could do all the things, cures, but it's still terrible.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It'll hit in the moment, but my hangover is still bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, throughout the day. You could have the fire soup, and afterwards you're full and hungover. That's all that happens,
Yeah.
you know? It's like, god damn.
Nah,
I
for
suppose
sure.
after a certain age, it just nothing does it anymore.
No,
You're just kind
100%. I'm at that age. I'll tell you right now, it takes 2 days to get over a hangover. And
It's just
pho is
time.
not a cure for hangover. It's a temporary relief. That's all
Nah,
it is.
sometimes when the hangover's so bad, you can't even look at the broth. You know what I mean? You think that soup and it's you have to be ready to ingest. You know? You know what it is though? The best hangover medicine is to drink a lot of water and just force you to throw up. It doesn't feel,
right.
you know, like you need to yak it out. You know that one yak where you're like, and it's just all the liquids
Yeah.
coming out.
You're
you need to have
pulling
a
the
few of those.
trigger.
You have to.
You know what's a
exactly.
good hangover? You can also like shit out your hangover. You know what I mean? Shitting, I mean, diarrhea is essentially throwing up out of your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is. It's throwing up out of your ass. Have you had the tequila shits where it smells like
Yeah.
tequila?
No.
You've had that, right?
So not all
You've
of
had
us
a
sniff
tequila
our
shit.
fucking tissue, so we don't
You
know.
don't have to
We
sniff
don't
the tissue.
stick our- he
No, I'm
sticks-
saying
he
you
takes his
sniff your
fingers
shit.
and smells
I'm
it.
saying you sniff it fucking two-ply. Two-ply! You fucking two-ply head ass. But I'm just saying, yeah, that's how much I drink. It's like when your shit smells like alcohol.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what always works is taking a multivitamin. Because I hear that
Really?
drink like
Really?
depletes,
I've
your,
never done that.
depletes your brain out of all the vitamins, so you have to replenish that. So
Okay, when my
take a multi.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, so when I went to a very safe place last year to experience drugs,
That does not sound safe.
no,
What
it
do
was
you mean?
very safe. Like
Okay.
a bunch of really smart kids who had studied the drugs, tested them, like purest of everything.
Lab coats with beakers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tested my drugs.
No,
I don't want to do
actually-
drugs with those guys.
Actually, there was like a menu
Always
of what
test your
time,
drugs.
what after another will help. What I noticed is at the end they do take vitamins and they take GABA pills. GABA pills.
Oh, the yo gabba gabbas.
Yeah, and I had nothing happened after. It was clean. I didn't feel
That's
any
crazy.
hunger. Yeah, so I think it's the GABA and then GABA and then the order of drugs you do apparently. But also, okay, if you're not feeling well mentally, I think taking any drugs can really just like fuck you up when you're coming down from it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I think that's something to really, and remember that the drugs stay in your system for, depending on the drug, for like a week or two. My therapist is the one that like was like, yo, because I wasn't going, you know, when I'm going through things, sometimes you want to party or you want to like do certain things.
Yeah.
It's like, she's like,
But
and
to
so I was
come down
telling
will
her-
put you in a worse place.
yeah,
That
I
kind of
told
thing,
her,
yeah.
I was like, dude, I feel so like shitty, blah blah blah, all these things, and then she's like, have you considered just trying not to do anything for a month? And I was like, I guess. And it wasn't until I tried it that I was like, oh, so it is the drugs and the mix of me going through what I'm going through that like, and like waiting a week, because drugs affect people like very differently.
Yeah.
Like it's not, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Drugs don't create happiness; they just borrow it from the future.
Oh, I agree with
Who wrote that? John O.
God damn, that's a fucking bar right there.
Bar right there.
Wow.
You know the best hangover medicine's another drink.
That was a fucking.
Ayo.
I've never even heard that before. Is that a thing? I never heard that. That is a bar
think
That's
though.
my old song, dude.
I seriously think Molly or E takes like a week off your life, and you're like basically like, hey, if I do this thing during this time, you're gonna like die a week or two every time.
Okay,
you go.
I don't know if that's scientific.
That's not science,
but-
but it's just so exhausting. It makes no sense. You are borrowing time. Like you're like
Yeah.
you're
My-
borrowing
I
chemicals.
have
No
my
one should
own
be
therapist.
happy like
Dopamine,
that all
serotonin.
fucking
Yeah, what's
day.
up, Dank? What'd you say?
Happiness.
Dank?
I was saying I have my own therapist, and Steffi, you're right. You know, like in my own therapy, we do this thing called EMDR. Diana, you might have heard of this.
Oh yeah,
being in, therapy
EMDR. Yeah,
school.
for sure.
But it's basically this process that like cracks open your subconscious to like it basically digs out all the like trauma in there. And I noticed as I'm doing these sessions, in between sessions, I was drinking more. And my therapist is saying, look, like, you know, like if you're gonna keep drinking in between this, you know, this process that you're supposed to let run its course, it's the whole process is gonna take a lot longer.
Yeah.
You're actually stunting your own
You're just
growth.
delaying the
Oh,
inevitable
wow,
for sure,
that's
dude.
really interesting.
That was-
EMDR is, I'm very like that sounds like a really interesting experience to have. I know that like not a lot of like people have access to doing that.
Right.
I think that's awesome.
What
It's
does
helping.
EMDR stand for?
It's eye movement desensitization, like rapidization or something like that.
Oh shit!
But basically, like
Thought it was
you like
Eminem,
follow.
Dr. Dre collab.
But Diana, actually, I'm in a similar career path as you. I actually graduated
Oh.
for MFT. I got my master's last year and did
Oh,
a
so
practicum last year.
cool. Oh my
And,
gosh,
That's so cool.
congratulations.
Acronym.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Marriage
but your
and family
handle is
therapist.
dank as fuck, bro.
Oh, that's a holdover from my my pot smoking days.
You can smoke.
that
you
advice that he
can.
gives to
Sorry.
be dank
Yeah,
as fuck.
marriage and
Your-
family
That's
therapist.
good.
Yeah, your mental health could be dank as fuck too.
Yeah.
My mental
Just
health is
when I-
dank as fuck.
It was from 5 years ago when I was just smoking weed and playing World of Warcraft all day and had nothing going on in my life. So yeah, that's where
Well, I'm
that's
glad
from.
you made that change, man, and
Hell
you're
yeah.
feeling a lot more healthy now.
Sorry for the judgment.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Dank, for calling and sharing that. Appreciate that.
Guilds over
Yeah.
guilds, you know.
We're
know
gonna
we-
talk to Hookah Donkich.
Careful.
You know, talking about happiness, me and Diana were talking about happiness and how people, especially on socials, make you feel like happiness should be like the baseline. Like if you're not happy, something is wrong with you. And we were talking about how that should not be the base, is that all of us being happy all the time is normal. That should not be normal. Should be like being just in the middle of
Like,
right? Like,
being satisfied, being at homeostasis, not having like needs, like not needing for anything. I feel like being satisfied is a better goal than being happy, because I feel like happiness is a temporary state that is definitely great, but it's to quote the great Lana Del Rey, who's semi-canceled, but I still love her. Happiness is a butterfly. You know, it's
Oh,
temporary.
Yeah, go.
happiness
In and out.
is a butterfly. Wow, that does nothing for me.
yeah, it was hard for me to
Hookah
understand.
Donkich.
Okay.
What's up?
What's good?
What's on your mind?
How y'all
good, baby?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Can I get a minority report?
Absolutely.
All right. What you got?
Sentence, Steffi?
I'm happy now and not always.
I'm happy now and not always.
I'm gonna say Filipino.
I get that feeling.
Chinese.
All right, Diana.
I'll go with Cambodian just cause.
Steffi said Cambodian, and Diana.
Oh, I was gonna go with Latinx.
Okay, and then Alex, what you got?
It sounds like jalapeno.
It does
though.
All right, well, reveal yourself.
All right, cool. I'm Laotian. Stephanie, you.
Wow. Kind of the closest.
Laos. Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Closest Laos, yeah. Hey, man. So.
Oh wait,
How did that happen?
you're cutting out for a
your
sec.
voice is
We'll say it again.
Since
You're cutting out.
Oh, man.
Say it one more time.
One
Say
more
it
time. Hold on. Damn, bro. Literally, your connection just cutting out right now.
You can't understand what he's saying?
Good, man. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, no,
man.
no,
Wait,
Now
one more time.
Stay there.
Now
Stay
works.
there.
It's like that one question.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's all good. Appreciate y'all, man.
What? That's so weird.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up, guys.
Bye.
I want to thank everybody who called in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Diana Bake, our special guest.
Thanks for having me on. It's always so fun.
Yeah, it's a post
Great
Coachella
sister.
episode, and Steffi Bake had a great time.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Overall.
Yes, but mostly I would have to say it's because of my friends.
Oh,
It was like really a
thank
great
you,
time.
thank you. I knighted
love
you
you.
as the Lord of
You
the
not
fest.
point that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just gonna
Baby's
knight
first
you.
Coachella.
Oh, you're gonna knight me with the Coachella?
Baby's first Coachella, which will
Thank
be
you for making
the
it
name of the
amazing.
episode, Alex. All right, keep that in
Oh.
mind. And thank you to everybody in our chat. It was really active. We got so many calls, so many people going through stuff and addressing it and being vulnerable. So we appreciate that
Yes,
because it's
sir.
not easy to be vulnerable, especially for me.
And shout out to the newcomers. I see a lot of first-time viewers too, man. It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And please spread the word about Fun with Dumb. We go live every Tuesday Pacific time at 1 p.m. And then it airs Wednesday morning on all platforms. Spread the word of Fun with Dumb. It is for sure one of at least 500 best podcasts out there. You know what I mean? So make sure you tune in.
And shout out to the main guy, Alex, behind the scenes.
Alex
Yo.
Kidd, Rick Lee,
Baby.
Steffi Bake. I'm your host, Dumbfoundead. Tune in next week for a new episode of Fun with Dumb. Peace.
Peace, yo.